In this third video, we will rely on supplied measurements to illustrate the synthesis step. First, click on this link, and that will have you download a file, put it anywhere on your computer. Then we'll create a new project. We'll say new project from a file. Browse and find the file we just saved, and give it a project name, ABU Evaluated with your initials, preceded by GG, where this is your group name. So first I'll open the hyperlink and save it into a temporary folder. Close that. Then go back to the home. And if we want, we can delete the project we just created. And now we're going to say new from file. And we'll browse to find the file we just saved. It's called ABU Evaluated Model for Students to Upload.ahps. And let's edit the name to put in your group name, group number. I'll do 00. And then your initials at the end. From there, we can go to the synthesis and examine the results. So here's a synthesis, overall results. And now we have ratio scale priorities for each of the projects, representing the anticipated benefits of each of the projects toward the objectives. And the ratios are very important here. So for example, this 0.151% is 1.51% is about 1/10 or 1/8 of this. So this is about 8 times more anticipated contribution than project 7. And we'll also need the costs in doing the resource allocation, but we'll get that in the next step. So to begin the resource allocation process, we will click on the Resource Allocation tab, follow these steps. So I'll click on Allocate, Resource Allocation, download the Comparing Project to Expert Choice Desktop. You'll need to have installed Expert Choice Desktop previously. Save it in a location you can find later on. And then click Open, and it should start Expert Choice Desktop. You need to be running Windows to use Expert Choice Desktop. Recalculate for all participants. Either way, it doesn't really matter very much. And now we come to Expert Choice Desktop, which has a lot of capabilities we're not going to be using. What I'd like you to do next is to click on this data grid, or you can say Go Data Grid. And we have our totals, which is the anticipated benefit. And we can then enter in the cost. And this has been done for you already. So these are estimated costs in millions. When you do your projects, you'll have to say View Costs if the cost column's not showing, and enter your costs. We'll pick up from here in the next video.